Hello, welcome back to another episode. For those who already know me, thanks for coming back. For those who don't, my name's Daryl and I am the owner of Crystal Clear Polishing. So in this episode, we are going to be working on this Volkswagen Golf. This is in for the full works. We're going to be doing a 5-year wax is dead package. We're going to be ceramicing the paint, the glass and the wheels. We're also going to be doing the underbody protection, and we're going to be doing a headlight restoration. We're also going to be painting the calipers as well. Like I said, this is in for the full works. This is probably going to be the first video, I would say, on the channel where we do everything all on one job. The vehicle is in for almost 2 weeks because obviously it's a heck of a lot of work to do. This is a really nice vehicle, and it is an R edition as well. It's been very well looked after. So I'm going to get on with this. First thing I'm going to do is wash the vehicle. I'm going to use a sprayable pre-wash and an alkaline based wheel cleaner. So I'm going to clean the wheels. Well, I'm going to spray the wheels, spray the paintwork, and then I'll catch you on the next step. So when it comes to the pre-wash, I like to use a pump spray bottle. These are really nice and easy to use. Just pump it up until you hear a slight hiss on the back. That means that you've reached your full pressure. This spray bottle I'm using now is the alkaline based wheel cleaner. It's not necessarily needed at this stage because we will be taking the wheels off anyway. It's just I would rather clean them now and then clean them later on as well. The next step now is to rinse the vehicle off, because obviously the pre-wash is doing its job. And for this, I'm going to be probably about this far away from the vehicle, and we're going to go around all the edges first, then colour the actual panels in themselves. This ensures that we get everything off that's already going to be loose, and we've covered every single part of the panel, because if you just stand back here and just rinse the product off so the product comes off, you're not using the pressure from the water to be able to remove the dirt. All of our wash stages, anything we do with the jet wash, is purified water. Right, another pump bottle, another product. So this is our fallout remover. I'm going to spray this over the vehicle and then we'll wait for some chemical reaction. Once we start seeing the chemical reaction, I'll bring you over and I will show you exactly what I'm on about. There we go, so the product's on and already it is starting to turn. So I'll bring you over and I'll show you all of the contaminants, which you wouldn't have seen before. So all of these little purple dots, these are all embedded iron contaminants. So these embedded iron contaminants, these can be picked up from vehicles just sitting around on the side of the road or anywhere near any railways, anything like that. Track driving, motorway miles, On track vehicles, you usually see a lot more down here on the behind the wheels because you get a lot of brake dust come off, and obviously this can happen from brake dust as well. You can see it's obviously been building up behind the handle quite a lot. So a lot of detailers, they will clay bar. I personally don't really like clay barring too much. I will do it if need be, but clay barring won't remove all the contamination behind this door handle, whereas obviously with the iron fallout, we've removed it. Same on the back, around the back of the lights. Looks like the car's having a little bit of a cry. So what I'm going to do now is I've already got my 2 buckets ready. I'm actually going to wash this into the vehicle just to give it the best chance of getting everything off. Once I've done that, we're going to rinse it all down. Then we're going to put a different attachment on the end of the jet wash, which is almost like your garden hose. And we're going to really thoroughly rinse everything out because we want to make sure there's no product sat in any of the gaps or anything, because this is going to be in with us for quite a while. So I'm going to rinse everything through as thoroughly as I can. Once I've done that, then obviously we dry it, get it on the ramps, and then the whole process can start from there. So now I'm just making sure that all of the iron fallout and all of the suds and snow foam and, well, not snow foam, all the suds and the pre-wash and everything has obviously been washed out. So that's why I'm now flooding the vehicle. You're going to see like a little bit of run like this, and obviously on the boot lid where it's all pushing any contaminants or any cleaning product through. Right, now that's all done, I'm going to leave the vehicle for a little bit, let everything all just run out. We'll open all the doors so we get everything dripping out of the vehicle. Then we can get it on the ramps and get it dried. Now the vehicle's dry and you've just watched me blow all the edges and everything out. I'm going to get the masking tape out, we're going to run around all the rubbers and any plastics. Then I'm going to get the vehicle up in the air, we'll get it polished. That means that it's then going to be ready for ceramics. I also need to paint the calipers, and we're doing the underbody as well. So I will probably do the calipers last, underbody. So I'll probably polish it, ceramic it, underbody it, and then do the calipers. So if you're new to the channel, you wouldn't have heard me tell you, but the reason we mask up the rubbers is so I can get right to the edge of the panels. If you're not masking up your rubbers, you're not doing your job properly. Right, now the vehicle's up in the air, I'm going to polish all the lowers with a medium cut compound. We're going to go all around the back, around the sides, around the front, then we'll lower the vehicle down, do the bonnet and the roof. Once we've done the bonnet and the roof, I'm either going to do the calipers or we will then do the underbody, probably the calipers. Now I've polished all the paint, I'm going to move on to the headlights because we can't do anything else with the paint today because it needs to rest for 24 hours. So I'm going to mask up around the edges and then we're going to sand these lights back. We're going to sand it all back and then I'm going to polish out the sanding marks. I'll show you a close-up in a minute of how they look. Basically what this is it's all the lacquer. Because the headlights are made of plastic, they put a clear coat over them to make them a little bit more durable. And basically after a little while, or temperatures, could be anything, the clear coat starts breaking up, so we need to remove it. There we go, so that is how we do our headlight restorations. This one's got quite a lot of crazing in the plastic, so that was never going to come out perfect anyway. That is a massive improvement. I'm pretty sure the guy said he was going to replace them anyway, so it's not the end of the world, but I just wanted to make it look a lot better, which I've done, so I'm happy with that. Now on to the next one. So you've just watched me do the headlights. Obviously the paint's been polished. While the vehicle's up in the air, I'm just going to quickly whip the wheels off. I'm going to prep the calipers for painting and I am going to get those painted. Hopefully I can do that today, then it can cure overnight, put the wheels back on tomorrow, get the paint ceramic, get the wheels possibly ceramic tomorrow, and then we're just left with the underbody. Do have a very slight scratch on that one. These wheels are really nice though. Out of everything you're going to over tighten, you should never ever over tighten locking wheel nuts. So the calipers aren't too bad, they're not like badly damaged or anything, they're just very faded. So we're going to polish these, not polish them, they're just quite badly faded, so we're going to sand these back and prime them, get some gloss black on there. We'll do the middle plate matte black with a sticker on again. If you go to the rear ones look pretty good, in fact they look very good, but just so it all matches, I'm going to paint these as well, and we'll get a bit of a smoother finish on there and a lot more gloss. If there's a bit of noise from the fan, but it's very hot in here, so obviously this faceplate here is going to be matte black and the rest of the caliper is going to be gloss black. So what I'm going to do is I've obviously masked it all up, it's all going the same black, so I'm going to paint the whole caliper black, then I'll let the paint dry. Once the paint's dried, then I'll mask up just this face here, I'll gloss the whole caliper, and then I will remove the masking tape, reverse tape, and then I'll do a satin or a matte lacquer on there. Caliper's fully cured now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask off this faceplate because this needs to stay satin black, and then I'm going to lacquer the rest of the caliper. And there we have it. So the paint's all cured now, it's all nice and dry. Calipers look really nice and glossy. As you can see, I've just peeled the masking tape off, but the face is still sat in. So I'm just waiting for some vinyl to turn up. Once the vinyl has arrived, I'm going to cut the logo and I'll stick the logo on there, and then that's it. Calipers are done. But yeah, these look really nice, really fresh, really pleased with them. So now I'm going to get the rest of the tape off. Right, so finally the time has come to get the car ceramics. First of all, I need to wipe it down with the Wax is Dead cleaner. So the Wax is Dead cleaner is a IPA based product. So this will remove any oils, residues or anything left from the polishing stage. I do apologise if you can hear the fan in the background. It is absolutely melting in here today. It is currently 9 o'clock in the morning and it's 26 degrees, it's 68% humidity. I've been here since 5:30 this morning, waiting for the humidity to come down so I can get on with this vehicle. But anyway, enough sob stories, let's get it all cleaned off. Once it's all cleaned off, I'm going to be using the Wax is Dead Supreme 2.0, which is the 5-year Wax is Dead coating. So let's get it done. So just watch me do the underbody. Now all that's left is to torque up the wheels. Once the wheels have been torqued, then we can look at getting the car covered up, ready for the customer's collection. I'm going to torque the wheels up now. I'm going to put the caps back in. Once I've done that, then we get some final footage. Excuse my hair. My hair is a right mess today because I've already been rushing around underneath cars and things. So I'm going to get the wheels torqued, get them all done, check everything over, get the cover on, job's good done. There we go, wheels are all torqued. Let's get some final footage for you lot. And we get the car covered up, ready for the customer.